Welcome everybody to another exciting edition of Hacks in Action. I'm your host Rick Grimes, and today I'm going to expose GRIMMYBEAR again. I've done it before. I'll do it again. Today's a bad day for GRIMMYBEAR. GRIMMYBEAR is about to have a really bad day, and as much as he talks about me on his channel, smart ass comments he makes about me, GRIMMYBEAR is nothing but a pussy. He's a scumbag. He's a coward. He'd never meet me in person. He'd never stand in front of me and say the things he says. He's nothing more than a slab of meat with hair. That's it. It's like he sat on a nuclear weapon and all his insides just fucking oozed out of his ass. He's just a slab of meat with eyeballs and what looks to be a Bieber haircut. And you guys buy it. People that support him buy it. They buy the lie. And I found this to be some of the most disgusting behavior people use in gaming today. The use of cheats to become famous. And you guys are being lied to. And if this guy was my kid, I would have slapped the earphones off his head. I would have taken his computer away. And I'd have kicked him out of my house. And I would have told him, you're not doing this shit in my house because that's fraud. That's lying. And that's a lack of integrity. Me being a military man, your core values, if you don't know what the Air Force core values are, or the Marines, or the Army, all of them have integrity in them. Somewhere in them. For the Air Force, as it pertains to Rick Grimes in my 9 years in the Air Force, served in 2 wars, 2 deployments, of 1 year each, away from my family. Served to keep this country and their rights safe, right? To allow people like slab of meat with eyeballs to lie to people and steal their money by way of fraud and deception. This is not what I intended my service to be for. However, apparently, this is what has become the status quo for most millennials who were not raised properly. I don't want to say all millennials, but I'm saying most people who were born between 1995, 2000, maybe that 1995, probably 2000, and now a little bit before maybe. These people who think that they're entitled, that somehow we owe them something, or that they're somehow oppressed from some past action. That's just their mentality. They feel like if they can do it, they should have the right to do it. They don't think about if they should do it. They just, can I do it? They just do it. They don't stop to think, should I do it, right? Is it right to do it? That's not in their process because their parents, GRIMMYBEAR's parents, and everybody else's parents who raised them and allowed them to cheat. Some of the parents even buy the cheats for their fucking kids. How crazy is that? That shit blows my mind. What parent supports this behavior? They should be dragged out and beaten. They should be. Because that's ruining your child. Right? Your child, the future of this world is children. Right? And if you are giving your child unethical values, they're going to perpetuate those unethical values to their children. And their children and now you're just creating a problem that wouldn't have existed had you just stuck to core values like integrity first, service before self, and excellence in all you do. You don't know what those are, Grimmy. Nobody who's cheating knows what that is. Integrity first and service before self. This is what I'm doing for you. None of these videos are monetized. I have no monetary gain from this. I don't seek subscription fees, money. You don't have to sub to my channel. Shit, I don't care if you thumbs up or thumbs down. I don't need you to post it on Facebook or Twitter. I don't want to be famous. I don't want you to go, man, Rick Grimes, that guy, let's watch him. Because that's not what I want you to watch it because I'm giving you information that will better give you tools to see right through scumbags like Grimmy. Okay? So here's a video. This is what Triggerbot is. I'm going to go ahead and it's already up. I'm going to let you listen to this guy. The link for this video will be in the description. This is for educational purposes only. His is not monetized neither. So we're just in it together. You know what I mean? So here we go.
Hey everybody, in today's video I'm going to talk about the cheat known as Triggerbot. Triggerbot is one of the most common cheats aim assists out there. They can be pretty much found in every single shooter game. What a Triggerbot does is that it shoots for you when it's needed. The mouse movement is entirely controlled by the player, of course. A Triggerbot scans the game, and as soon as the crosshair is pointed on an enemy, it will trigger a shot, hence the name. As you can see in the gameplay, as soon as I make my crosshair go over the enemy, it shoots. And that's not me clicking or anything, that's the Triggerbot shooting for me. No matter how fast you look, it will always do so. It will always shoot when it knows that at this particular point it will hit him. Although most people don't use a Triggerbot with this small of a delay, the reason for this is that it would simply look off. It would react faster than any human can do. Here's a good example of it. Nobody would be able to make that fast of a shot. It's inhuman unless it's a pre-fire, I guess. But if you do this a few times, you'll probably be called out for cheats, most definitely. Some Triggerbot even has a percentage chance of hitting the shot, so that you don't have to hit every single shot, like it misses every now and then, pretty much. Here's an example of a Triggerbot with delay. This time it requires you to keep your crosshair on the enemy for a specified duration of time. Let's say I put it on 10 milliseconds. Then I will have to put my crosshair on it for 10 milliseconds. And now you know a little more to go up against those filthy hackers. Feel free to come up with any ideas of what I should upload next.
So, now that you've seen this, let's go ahead and take a look at what I found for GrimmyBEAR back in the day. Notice his hair still. It's Grimmy hair is really what it is. It should be Grimmy hair, not GrimmyBEAR.
It's pretty close, but
Let's go ahead and not listen to a double talk.
Hiya!
That was in slow motion. Regular speed. Inhuman. Inhuman. Totally inhuman. Alright, so I've proved that he is a ex-cheat user, current cheat user, whatever. This video showed it. And I'm going to show you something for, if you don't know who Nightcrawler Live is. Nightcrawler Live was a guy who constantly kept saying that he's never going to get banned because he doesn't cheat and he's just skillful, and that Rick Grimes is trash and he bodies me all the time, and you know, all this hype bullshit that he used to say about Rick Grimes and blah 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 blah. Well, this clip got him banned. So, and he tried to resurface under a new name, but alas, that didn't last very long neither. So, we got Nightcrawler here. Let's go ahead and take a look at the clip itself. I wonder if this is live. Let's see, he's just going by the words. Here we go. This is about where it's going to be. Go open this up, and we'll take a look at this. So, there's a guy up here. You'll see him. Yep, there he is. He locks and follows. Let's go ahead and you'll see him lock and follow. There's a lock and follow there. And then he locks and follows. I'll show you a couple times. Locks and follows. Locks, follows. Follows up. Da-da-da-da. That was a really long toggle. He held that shit down for a hot minute. That's what got him banned. It was the distance. Like, the guy was running from here. He's, you know what I mean? The guy was here. He started his reticle. It went, it was just following, trying to catch up to him. Finally got to him, and he's like, jump, follow, you know, got him. Right? I mean, this shit right here, that's ridiculous. Lock, follow. Man. Lock, follow. You'll see it even too. It goes up and to him. It'll go up, up to him, linear. You hear me say this a lot in my videos, linear. Linear. Now, you'll see that he started behind him, right? And it was a distance to close in. And you hear me say things like smooth. What is smooth settings? Smooth is a setting inside of a cheat that dictates how fast your reticle moves to the target that you're locking onto. In most cases, not in quantum cheats case, the higher the smooth, the slower it is, or no, the higher the smooth, the faster it is. The lower the smooth, the slower it is. So they do it reverse. So it just depends on what the settings for the cheat is. But smooth, depending on how they've coded the cheat, uh, certain settings will make it run faster, certain settings will make it run slower. So they have rage settings, which are like snap really fast, and they have smooth settings that are really slow and more natural and kind of seem like they're more natural and humanistic, right? Because if he just started over here and stopped on him and was like, yeah, that would really be obvious, you know? But he held on to it for too long. Had he just like shot and then turned away, nobody would have said shit. But the fact that he followed him, then it went up and over the car, and it just locked and stayed, right? This is called classic aimbot, low field of view, aim lock or aimbot, and with you know recoil suppression. Every aimbot has recoil suppression so that the reticle doesn't go flying everywhere, and as you adjust the smooth, it loosens up that recoil suppression as well as slows down the speed, hence the name smooth, because it makes it look more smooth, right? So that it doesn't look so mechanical. And so now that you've seen this clip, we'll go back and we'll one more motion on this because I want it to be fresh in your guys' mind. There's a lock follow. I guess I have to do it again because it's part of the video. Lock follow, follows up, over, and you'll notice he misses a lot of shots. So you're not going to hit every shot with a cheat. People that think that you're, going to get a cheat that always hits every bullet, nah, that doesn't work like that. Cheats miss bullets all the time. It's what's supposed to happen, because if you had it every time, hit every bullet, you'd be on rage settings because it wouldn't be missing. But even then, desync is still going to eat a few. Dusting is going to eat a few. You know what I mean? You're gonna get bullets that just don't hit. Aimbot just puts you on the target. The server and reliability and the mechanics have to actually take control and actually be successful. Now, what I find more successful is when people use aimbot and they do single fire. They don't just let rip a whole bunch of bullets. They do dink bullet, dink bullet. It looks more natural when you get your reticle close to it and you toggle and it snaps to it a little bit. Dink bullet, let go, and then turn around, run up, dink bullet, let go, run around, let up, dink bullet, let go. You know what I mean? Just pot shot them with the shots and make sure that each shot counts. You send a bunch of bullets down there and the reticle isn't fucking bouncing around, it's got no recoil, it gives it away. It gives it away, man. And GRIMMYBEAR does these single shots a lot. Like he just dink boom, and he does it a lot, right? DaFPS in one of the videos I posted about him shows a little shot where it's like bink, shot a guy on the Jeep. Guy drives past another car, he goes dink, dead. Like it was just one shot, helmet. Guy's driving, one shot, dead. This is typical of an aimbot. This is what happens when your first shot is more accurate than sending 50 downrange. So anyways, here's this one where it compares to the Nightcrawler, sorry, not Nightwalker, sorry about that, Nightcrawler, alive guy. Woo! What? Look at the instant reticle teleport. This is a Twitch clip, non-edited. You want to make sure it's a Twitch clip? Bam, Twitch clip. Here it is. You want to go look it up? Go look it up. Right there. There it is. Bada boom. This is a Twitch clip, unedited. Go ahead and just maximize it. Unedited. As soon as he gets off, just teleports right to his head. And this is all an act, bro. This is all an act. This is just for show. This is for viewer entertainment only. The concentrated look like, did I get the kill? Is it possible that I'm going to get it? Oh my god, I'm trying so hard. That's what's going on in his mind. But he's just a stupid kid who grew up and has stupid kid mentality, built into his probably small brain. Who the hell knows? But he's not intelligent enough to even hide it. He holds on to it and it snaps right to it. You know what I mean? I can't hide this. This is not, I can't make it up, folks. This is real. Happened today. Happened just like an hour ago. Like, you know what I mean? Not, you know what I mean? If I have Da FPS cheating, I got Nightwalker cheating, and I've got GRIMMYBEAR cheating, what are the odds the other two are cheating? Look, man, I'm not accusing people of anything. Like, but you have to start wondering if 3 out of the 5 people are running the gear, what are the odds the other people either know? They lived in the same house. They have to know about it. There's no way you can hide it. They have to. There's no way. They're all in on it, probably. I mean, I don't have proof of this, but logic states that if you've got 3 out of the 5, that's the majority. Like, I don't know how you can sit there and argue for the other two. And I love Flamehopper. I think he's a great man for the community. Runs the coolest games in the community. Does the, you know, but I found him to be, even Flamehopper, he refuses to believe cheaters exist. He doesn't acknowledge it. He's just like, we don't take that negativity in the game. Like, it's not negativity, Flamehopper. It's the truth. And you being a big name in the community, you have to be the voice piece, the mouthpiece for everybody who's legit. You see it, you call it, you better fucking stand up for people. I'm calling you out, Flamehopper. This is your team. Your team. Flame. This is your team. Your members are cheating on your team. And if you're not cheating, it is your responsibility as a community member and as a person of positivity and honesty to weed these suckers out. Okay? It is your job. And I don't care what they tell you at the house or anything. If you're a man of integrity and a man of honesty, you have to take this seriously. You have to treat them as if they are criminals. They have stolen money. They have stolen time, and they are going to bring you down, Flamehopper, because of association. In the world of criminals, you are guilty if you associate with criminals. That's why when you have a felony, you can't hang out with criminals. You're guilty by association. This is a real thing. Here's another one. Right? I just did this video on a cheater, right? That killed RickGrimeZz, right? Check this out. Watch the AK. How it works like this, right? That's how it works. Popularity is the least. This is what the cheat looks like. Okay? Now, we've already seen how, we have, another person on the CLG team doing this, right? So, just take a look at this. See if we can get this to the right speed. Alright, and you've already had this clip over here. You know? You know what I mean? Same shit. Same shit from him to Nightwalker, and then to this clip right here. Does it again. Same one, same duration. You see how they right? Nightwalker did 7 bullets, GRIMMYBEAR did 8 bullets, the cheater did 10 bullets. The cheater was on rage settings. The only difference between GRIMMYBEAR and Nightwalker and the cheater is a smooth setting. So everyone has a different setting, right? So they fire bullets faster or slower. The recoil suppressed a little more, a little less, but they're all the same. And people are gonna go, well, the recoil on this is on the test server is kind of nutty, right? Well, I challenge anybody because I did this, right? I took the AK, I went into the game, and you could do this too, and just and literally stand from here to it probably this from here to the car. I'd say here to this car is maybe 50 feet, 75 feet maybe. You know what I mean? Something like this, right? And try to keep your reticle just like this, like right on. You know what I mean? Try to keep it right on something the size of just inside the mailbox. Try to keep it inside the mailbox because that's what you just saw here, right? And not only did he keep the reticle perfect, he's tracking the guy. Okay, so that matches the previous clip of this hokey crap where he does this shithole move. You know what I mean? Where he's tracking the guy. But with this time he has an AR, and the other one he's got an AK. See this? Then you go to this one. He's tracking it again. He's tracking it again, folks. The guy is moving to this side. It's just full rip, not missing anything to the left. Holy shit, folks! If you believe that's legit, do you also believe that Jack bought beanstalk beans and climbed the fucking thing to the sky and met a giant? I mean, if you believe that kind of shit, I don't know what to tell you. But this, I don't make this up. This guy, what the fuck is that? It's on him every time. And then you can go ahead and follow the follow-up here. He ducks behind the berm, right? He ducks behind the berm. Do you see a head here? Nothing. 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 You don't see nothing.
Holy fuck.
Those were legit shots. He wasn't ready for it, so he just shot. He just shot bullets. This is what GRIMMYBEAR really is. Potato. This. Once he has him in his sights, he can then go, oh, all right, lock, right? No big deal. Before this, oh, bam, boom, bam, he's shooting everywhere. Because that's what GRIMMYBEAR is. He's a fucking potato without his cheat. And then you get this. Watch the potato.
Holy fuck.
The potato is great.
Holy fuck.
Oh my god.
Holy fuck. Dude.
Yeah, holy fuck, two-tap. Right? Right after we just saw this. And then you see the holy fuck potato because he wasn't ready for it.
Holy fuck. Dude, that crouch bug makes me want to pluck Holy fuck. Dude, that...
What crouch bug is he talking about, by the way? I saw no bug. He crouched down and up. Crouched down and up. There was no crouch bug. What crouch?
Holy fuck.
What crouch bug?
Holy... Holy fuck.
What crouch bug?
Holy...
This is the legit GRIMMYBEAR. Nervous, potato, unskilled. I think this guy actually got banned. That's kind of funny. It's just funny how he got banned in the test server. I mean, unless he just really disconnected. But most time you see this crap with 36 people left and shit like this, it's somebody who got banned. Which means there's more cheaters out there. It's kind of funny. This was taken less than 30 minutes ago.
Fuck. Dude, that crouch bug...
And I want to point this out. It's typical that a cheater always tries to use something else to distract from what we just saw. They always say, oh, did you see that? It's crazy reaction. There's such a bug. Complain about something else and get your mind thinking about that and not what you just saw. Typical sleight of hand shit by most of these scumbags.
Holy...
I ain't never seen people so bad. He just sit there and lasers him with the AK. No problem. Broop. Tries to fight. And he's just everywhere. Right? This is GRIMMYBEAR. The other shit, mechanical. This is not GrimmyBear right here. Not GrimmyBear. Not GrimmyBear. This is GrimmyBear.
Holy fuck.
That's
Dude,
the
that
cheat.
crouch bug makes.
And you can even see it.
Dude, fuck. Holy fuck. Holy
You see the?
fuck.
Do you see the linear? Like, poof, straight over.
Holy fuck. Holy fuck. Holy fuck.
Holy fuck indeed, GrimmyBear. Holy fuck indeed. Okay? So, I'm not even going to put his voice on there because every time I hear him open his mouth, just his voice is cringeworthy. It's just cringe. Like, you see it. Look at this. Right to, straight to the head. Straight to the head. Right after we saw this shit. Oh my god, I'm so fucking terrible. I'm shooting the dirt pile behind him. Like a freaking, like somebody who just installed his shit today. Derp. Oh yeah, it's linear headshot. That, you know what I mean? So you have, I don't know what to tell you. I got plenty of clips for this. You know what I mean? You saw this, the Triggerbot video. You see this shit where he's locking and following like DTA Nightwalker. Okay. I mean, you can't even argue this. If you can argue this, then you're probably, your shoes probably have a higher IQ level than what you are. If you try to argue this. Look how fast it goes right to the guy's head. Look at that. And the lock and follow. You know, and you seeing this guy. Oh, lock and follow. And lock and follow. Missing shots, blah blah blah, but he's still locking and following, bada bing. You know, so you got that. You know, you got this clip that I showed you of an actual cheat. You know what I mean? Popularity is the. Let's go back. And you notice he fires 10 bullets. 10. He's on rage settings. Rage settings 10. Nightwalker did 7. GrimmyBear did 8. You can count them. 8. Back to that. Oh shit! Potato. Locked. Killed. That's the beauty of a cheat. You can choose when to use it. When reality hits you, you're just like, oh shit, and then you toggle. You know what I mean? That's all he is. That's all he is, guys. Anyways, that's been my presentation for today. You can feel free to, you know, talk all the crap you want, but these videos don't lie. I've given you plenty of comparisons in history. He started cheating way back here with Triggerbot. Way back here. Triggerbot, hiya! Remember? Hiya! Triggerbot, hiya! You know what I mean? Not possible to get without the use of trigger. You could never do this. A million times. You could try this 1,000 times. You might not ever hit this. Hiya! This is ridiculous, alright? You know? Showed you that. I showed you what Triggerbot is. This is a guy showing you what a cheat is. So this is reliable information. I've shown you the video clip of this where he's copying what this guy does and he's been banned. I've shown you what a cheater does with the AK and this guy has been banned. Then I show you this and I also show you, you know, what Nightwalker did in this video as well. So we have Nightwalker, we have GrimmyBear doing all the same things, right? And, you know, and DAVPS. 3 people in the house, CLG. What do we do about it, folks? Do we just let it slide and say, seems like a nice guy, let's let it slide? Or do we apply the pressure and take our money back from them, unsub to them, unfollow them, send them a message that this is not behavior you want to do? That's what honest people would do. Those integrity-filled people would do. Show them that they cannot take money by way of fraud. You know what I mean? Lies and deception. Who cares if you think it's a show? Who cares if other people don't? Some people think these guys are legit. You know what I mean? And they're not. So, I've been your host, Rick Grimes. you have yourself a good time. And this is a last minute, last second thing. Grimmy Bear, anytime, anywhere. If you want to say something to my face, we'll put a camera. We'll put a camera right in front of both of us. You can walk up to my face and you can say whatever it is you want to say to my face. You know why? Because I'm not afraid of you, Grimmy. I'm not afraid. And the minute you say something and you get within my personal space and you give me a reason, we're going to have a different conversation, and it's not going to be with words. So you can sit there, you pathetic slab of meat with eyeballs, and talk the shit that you talk, but I know the truth that you're a dirtbag, scumbag, cheater. Now, this can change. My perception can change. Everybody can change the perception, Grimmy Bear. But if you want to be respected in this community, stand up for what's fucking right. Be a man, grow a pair of balls, stop cheating, admit you were wrong, take your punishment like a man, start over, and move on. You're going to lose your spot. You've already kissed it goodbye. Lose your spot in CLG. You're never going to play H1Z1 Pro League again. You may never play a Pro League game in any esport anymore. You might actually have to get off your chair and go earn your paycheck. But you didn't get any college degree or diploma, so you don't have any work experience or education to fall back on. So what I recommend for you, Green Bear, is quit gaming. Quit streaming. Go to college. Get a job. Forget about gaming. All the CLG players that are cheating or know about cheating, because I don't know about the other two, but if there's 3 of you, the other 2 have to know. And if they know, they all need to quit streaming and quit fucking playing video games and go get a job too, because they're done. They're done. Just like you're done. And like I said, I'll meet you anywhere. You want to come to Arizona? You want to go to California? You want to go somewhere neutral? I got houses in both California and Arizona. I'll meet you both places. It don't matter. I'll even buy the Uber and have you drive right to the house. You know what I mean? I'll pick up your Uber tab. I'll even tip the lady or guy, whoever drives you. So you come to my house and we'll have a camera sitting there and you can say what it is you want to say to my face because you seem so sure of yourself behind the camera. You seem so sure of yourself in front of your fans that you want to talk this shit to me and call me a meme to my face. But the reality is I'm a military member who has a good standing in his community, who has served his country, who has high level of integrity and honesty, and you're a child living at home with mommy and daddy who's lived a life of privilege and is lying to people on a video game for popularity, which makes you nothing more than a fucking kid. A kid who has no moral values because your parents didn't raise you right. And that's all you'll ever be. It's all you'll ever be. Until you decide to grow up. Grow the fuck up and stop cheating. Because it is just a game and you're making horrible life choices. Horrible. Horrible life choices. None of these guys that are cheating probably are bad people in real life. I mean, sir, maybe you're like maybe you're still a douchebag. Right, but you still have family that you love. You buy presents for your mom and dad and your baby brothers and cousins and family dinners and Thanksgiving. You know, you have a real life outside of fucking gaming, right? So I respect that. But you're making horrible choices. So since your folks or people you count on for, whatever it is, educating you on life aren't doing their job, Daddy Rick Grimes will have to be it for now. Okay? And I will be that guy for the community as long as I can, for as much time as I can, and while it's needed. If Daybreak decides to go ahead and get a new system put in place, I hope one day I don't have to do this shit no more. But the people deserve to know the truth. And the truth is that you and Da and Nightwalker, they're all a part of the problem. And until you guys stand up, and I love Nightwalker because I was blown away. When I saw this. I had grown to really like Nightwalker, and when I saw that clip, and then I saw some other clips, and people started raising some eyebrows because I can't watch streams all the time. I just I listen to it in the background. I don't really watch it, and I don't see a lot of Nightwalker clips on live stream moments. So, and that's where the majority of people are that are cheating, is on live stream moments and wanting to get this shit out there because they do some ridiculous crap and they go clip it and they send it in to live stream moments. And sure, live stream moments is all in it for the cash because that's his job. He makes videos. They're gonna put it up there and people are gonna watch it thinking they're legit, but they're not. They're just cheaters trying to brag about what they're doing because nobody can see the little boxes and the little names and bullshit on their screen because it's what a cheat does. They have the settings put in there so that you can't see this for a stream. You know what I mean? So, anytime, any place, Grimmy Bear. That way you can say all the things you've said to me in game about me into your stream to my face. And I bet you any money, you will never meet me. You will never say those things. And you will never be the kind of guy you are on stream in front of me. On live stream. On camera. In front of me. You would never do it. I'll bet you any money. I'll bet you any money. Any money you got, because I guarantee you ain't got enough. 50,000 for Pro League, McDonald's wages, bro. McDonald's wages, less taxes, you make 35,000. 35,000 is the same amount of money a fucking McDonald's supervisor makes. Well, you got like 500 subs. What is that? 250 per sub? That's another $1,000. You know what I mean? Maybe. I don't know if Twitch taxes you. Jesus. You know what I mean? I don't even know if Twitch taxes you. Let's go ahead and assume there's taxes on Twitch. I don't know how many subs you got, but you got like 500 people that watch you. You had 1,000 one night. So I'm going to go ahead and say you got 500 subs. Let's go say 500 subs, bro. And, I know there's different tiers of this, but I know you're supposed to get 250. You get 1,250 minus taxes, so we'll times this by, let's say 25%. That's usually the going rate on taxes. You're making about $925, give or take a few pennies here and there, versus and on top of your 50,000. So you times that by 12, you make another 11,000 plus your 35,000. You're making 46,100. You're in the poverty line, brother. You don't have enough money to pay for a house and a car. You don't have enough money to support a family. You're not making any money. So tell me, Grimmy Bear, what are you doing with your life? Because you're not making enough money to survive outside mommy and daddy's house. You got enough money to live comfortably, really comfortably, if you don't got to pay for mommy and daddy's room and board. If they make you pay $1,000 a month for rent, because that's probably what rent would be. You ain't making that. You ain't making that. You're not living comfortably for sure. You're definitely not eating out every fucking day. You're not going out and partying it up every day. You're poor. You're in the poverty line. I'm not. Not in the poverty line. So, get to my level, Grimmy. Then say the shit you say. I'm not a meme. I'm a real man. And you're just a kid. And until you have a pair of balls to change your behavior and change what it is you're doing, that's all you'll ever be. Nothing more than a punk-ass kid slabbing meat with eyeballs, a hairdo, and fucking earphones, whatever the hell people want to call you. That's what you are. And that's the end of it. This is Rick Grimes. Hope you're more informed. And the truth has been shown. Signing off.